Hi Dylan, this is Andrew here. Just wanted to wish you a big congratulations on your new vehicle, this Mazda CX-30. It's looking great. I'm gonna walk you through the vehicle, show you everything about it, show you how to use the infotainment, and yeah. So start out here at the front. You'll find here your block heater cable right there. We did the paint protection film to the hood and the fenders as well. We did it to the A-pillars and the roof strip and on the door cups. So you're all protected there. You have the wheel locks installed right there on your alloys. We're gonna go through here to the trunk. So you just have a manual lift gate there. So you just press on the button and it'll open. You have your privacy cover right here, which is detachable right here. So you can take that off. You can stow it away, keep it in your garage if you need the extra space. When I lift up this cover right here, you'll have your spare tire in there, as well as your jack, your wrench, and your front plate, as well as you have this cable right here in case you need to tie something down, like for one of those IKEA hauls or Home Depot or something like that. So we'll close that up. Your backup camera is right here. All right. We'll come around here to this side. Your lock controls are right there. You have your window controls right there. And then here in the back, when I fold this down, you'll have your cup holders right there in the center. All right, perfect. So we'll go here to the front and I'll show you everything here in the driver's seat. So here you have your locks, you have your lock controls right there. You have your window controls. So you have power windows, power mirrors, and power locks. To set the windows, or excuse me, the mirrors. So right now it's selected to the left side. So basically you can move it using this pad right here. And then so like you can move it up, you can move it down, left and right. Perfect. And here I'm just gonna go over all the controls on the steering wheel. Make sure you know where everything is. So right here, you have your pick up phone call, hang up phone call. Here on the info, you can see a couple different information on your center gauge. So you have a traditional gauge cluster. Here you have like your gas mileage. Here, this is a really interesting gauge cluster because it's going to help you with your blind spot monitoring, your lane keep assist, your distance recognition support, as well as your cruise control. Your cruise control, you can find that right here. So if you click right there, each one of those rectangles on the gauge cluster represents a car length between yourself and the vehicle in front of you. So you can control that using this lever right here. To make it further, you'll push up, and then to make it closer, you'll push down. As well as here, this is to set the increments of 5 kilometers an hour, up and down. And then to cancel the cruise control, you just click right here. Here, you have your lighting controls for your exterior lighting. So right now it's on auto, but you can turn on the high beams, things of that nature. These are your wiper controls right here. This one right here, so if you go, if you click it up and then if you click it to on, that's for your rear wiper. Right now we'll turn it off. Here you have your sport mode. So if I click the sport mode forward, basically that's going to increase my RPMs to about 3,000. And it's also going to make the throttle more sensitive. So it's going to give you a little extra pep, which is especially nice like when you're going on the highway or something like that. So I'll turn that off. Here's your parking brake. So right now it's on, but if I press my foot on the brake and then I push this down, now the parking brake is off. Likewise, if I'm going to turn it on, I just pull it up and now it's on. Perfect. Here are your HVAC controls. So you have basically to control the flow of air. You have your heated seat controls right there with 3 settings. And then you have your temperature controls right here. And then your fan control is right here. All right. So we'll turn that down. And yeah, so we'll go through the infotainment system here. Now, how we went through this when we were on the test drive is that this dial controls everything on the screen. So this, in all actuality, acts as a mouse. So here, this is for your navigation. This is for your entertainment. This is to go back to the home screen, and then this is to go back to the previous screen. All right. Likewise, this is your volume control right here. And then, so if you want to turn the volume on, you just click down, and then to pause it, you can also just click down. Here in information, you'll find your fuel efficiency monitor, your vehicle status monitor. So here you can find things like your next oil change, when that's going to be due, or your servicing, as well as how much gas you're using per 100 kilometers. Here in entertainment, so right now we're in FM, but if I click down and I go to source list, I can find FM, AM, Bluetooth devices, and your device that is connected to the vehicle. For the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto, in this vehicle, because it's a GX, it's going to be connected via cable. So once you have the cable, your apps and everything will show up on the infotainment here. You can go to station list. Here you can find all the radio stations if you decide to listen to the radio. We'll go back. And then to communication, this is the easiest way to connect your phone. All you're going to do here is click connect. It's going to show up Mazda on your phone, and then your device will show up here. Once your device shows up, you're going to click on your device, and then it's going to send a code to your phone to pair with the vehicle. You're going to click that, and then you'll be connected. I'll click back here. So compass, if you did want to use the in-vehicle navigation, you can purchase an SD card separately from Mazda. However, if you just wanted to use the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto, you can do that as well for your Google Maps. Here in settings, you can configure a lot of things in the vehicle. So say, for example, your in-vehicle displays. So your center display, your instrument cluster display, those can be configured. Your sound settings. So if I go in here and I go to audio settings, you can configure things like your bass, treble, listening position, fader, balance, all these things, and you can configure them accordingly. Vehicle notification and warning volume. So you can make the volume low, moderate, or high, whichever you prefer. Right now, we'll just leave it on moderate. System button volume, so you can configure that. Here in the safety settings, so here you have your driver assistance system. So here you have your radar cruise control, your audible cruise confirmation, your safety alerts. So you have your rear cross traffic alert, which is visual and audible. You have your lane departure warning system, so that's for your lane keep assist. The alert type is the steering wheel vibration, and you can have it audible and the steering wheel vibration, or you can just turn it off altogether. Your blind spot monitoring. Your blind spots, I'm actually going to show you right here. In the top left-hand corner of this mirror, you can see a triangle right there, and that's going to light up orange when there's somebody in your blind spot. Likewise, on the passenger side, it's going to light up in the top right corner of that mirror, and then for the triangle. For the alert timing, this is especially nice. So like if you want to make it so that when the car is actually closer to your car, then it will react, or if you want it so that when the car is further away, the car will react sooner. Your collision avoidance. So you have your lane keep assist system here, your smart brake support. So that's if you're like, for example, if a car randomly just slams on the brakes in front of you, the car is going to intervene and it's going to apply the brakes for you. The driver attention alert. So this is especially helpful, like if you know, you're nodding off and you're constantly going like in and out of the lane or something like this. It's going to alert you to you know, put more attention on the road. Your vehicle settings, so like your door locks, exterior lighting, interior lighting, turn signals, all this can be configured in here as well. All right, so that pretty much does it, Dylan. So just wanted to wish you a big congratulations here for myself and everybody at the dealership, and thank you for coming by and purchasing this CX-30 from us. We greatly appreciate it, and we hope that you make a lot of nice memories in your new vehicle. So safe travels, Dylan. We really hope that you enjoy the vehicle, and take care.